Dr. Linda Park here. I've talked recently about sugary drinks that we drink and the harm that it causes in our mouths by feeding bad bacteria. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about acid today and also about the effects of acid in the mouth. And we talked briefly the fact that when you drink a drink that has sugar in it, it feeds the bacteria and the bacteria produce acid, which breaks down the enamel on the teeth. Well, these drinks also have acid in them. So when I'm doing my dentistry, I use something called phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid the strength of it is 35%, so it's pretty high. But I use it to change the surface of the tooth so I can bond to it. So I safely cover it back up and protect the tooth. But these drinks have, like Coca-Cola has phosphoric acid in it. And it is a pH of 2.4. Battery acid is 1.0. And then Mountain Dew here is 3.3. So what do those numbers mean? Well, neutral pH, the pH of water, which is neutral, and the pH of saliva, which is neutral, is about 7. 7 is safe zone. All the way down, you can get down as far as 5.5 before the teeth start demineralizing. So you want to exercise caution with any of these drinks, and really I think it's best not to drink them at all, but I know people will. So the important thing to remember is if you're going to have some pop or an acidic drink, even orange juice has a pH of 3.8, which is still really low. The important thing to remember is that you need to help your teeth remineralize and your saliva do the job of remineralization after you drink some of these things. So the best thing to do probably is rinse your mouth out with water and then reestablish the pH. So how do you reestablish the pH in your mouth? Well, you can do it quickly by chewing gum. So when you wake up in the morning, the pH in your mouth is about 7. And then if you eat or drink anything, the pH will drop, and it drops to as low as like 2 or 3. That's acid land, and that's where things get bad for the enamel on your teeth. So in 20 minutes, if you were to chew some gum, you can raise that pH back up to 7. And the great thing is that it stimulates saliva. And saliva is a healer. So saliva has bicarbonate in it, it has calcium, it has arginine, and it has phosphate. All those things help to heal the enamel and restore the pH in the mouth. It neutralizes the pH. So it's best when you have something sugary to chew some gum afterwards, because it's going to help you quickly reestablish pH. If you don't, you can get into this cycle of wake up in the morning, have breakfast, pH drops. And then about 10 o'clock, well, I'm going to have a little snack. I think I'll have some coffee, or I'll have, a little something. So your pH has been trying to climb back up. Now you hit it again, and then it stays down low. And then, oh, it's lunchtime. Let's have lunch. Okay, it stays down low. And then mid-afternoon snack, knock it down again. Go to Starbucks and pick up a drink. I don't even know what the sugar and pH content of those drinks are. And then dinner, and then it's down again. And then, oh, maybe I'll have something at 7 at 8 o'clock, down again. So you can see how the pattern could be where you're supposed to be living up here, insult back up, you're living down low, or you're struggling like this, and people have decay. I have a lot of patients now, many adults who come in and they haven't had a cavity all of their life. And they're coming in now and I'm saying, I'm so sorry you've got 5 cavities or 10 cavities. And they're shocked. They shouldn't have any cavities because they never have had cavities. But it's a lifetime of doing things that way that eventually catches up with you. So eventually, if you have those kind of habits long enough, yeah, you're going to get decay. It'll demineralize first, and the demineralization state is reversible. But once it gets into the second layer of the tooth, that's the dentin, that's the protected area, then that's when it's not reversible and you can't repair the enamel. Thank you for taking time to watch these videos. If you liked them and found them helpful, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll have more content coming your way.